JVN Dr. Anamika Aherwal, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today, I am going to take the lecture on the subject name Introduction to Data Science. Now, the topic of today's session is exploratory data analysis. Now, in this lecture, I covered what is exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis explained using sample data sets. Now, come to what is exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis, that is called EDA, this refers to the essential phase of initial data analysis in order to identify patterns, find anomalies, test hypotheses, and use descriptive statistics and graphical representation to verify conclusions. Secondly, knowing the data is a good idea and trying to gain as many ideas from it. EDA is all about making sense of the data in hand before they get it dirty. Now, EDA explained using sample data set. Here you can see in the screen a sample data set. Okay, so there is fixed acidity, volatile acidity, citric acid, and all these columns. In these columns, these are the number of rows, or you can say the data which is stored in this table, right? So, in order to share my interpretation of the definition and technique, I'll take an example of the white version of wine quality dataset available on the UCI machine learning repository and seek to obtain as many insights from the data set using EDA as possible. So, to start with, I imported required libraries like Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Seaborn for this example, and loaded the data set. Okay, so in this original data is separated by delimiter, that is semicolon is given in given data set like this. Okay, so this is basically the differentiate between. So to take a closer look at the data, look help of dot head. Okay, so dot head function of Pandas library which returns first 5 observations of the data set. Similarly, dot tail function, this returns the last 5 observations of the data set. Now in this I found the total number of rows and columns in the data set using dot shape. You can see here, you write dot shape. Okay, so data set this comprises of means 4898 observations and there are 12 characteristics, out of which one is dependent variable and rest 11 are independent variables, physiochemical characteristics, right? Now it is also a good practice to know the columns and their corresponding data types along with finding whether they contain null values or not. Okay, so see in this table, or you can say data set, this df.info function. Okay, so here class Pandas library is here and these are all are the entries. Some are here in this values are mentioned, so this is not null, here specifies. Okay, so data has only float and integer values. No variable column has null or missing values. You can see here no column is empty and then no column is null. Okay, So uh, the describe function in pandas is very handy in getting various summaries statistics. Basically, actually, it is totally based on the statistic. Data scientist is what? It analyzes the complexity of the data which is stored in the database. Okay, so this is the basic role of the scientist. As I told you in my previous videos, the role of data scientist. Okay, so basically this function returns the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum values of the quantiles of the data. Now you can see here, this is df dot describe function, count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. Okay, maximum is here, and this is a percentile, you can say. So these are the columns which values are stored. Okay, so here, as you can notice, mean value is less than median. Okay, so for each column which is represented by 50%, or you can say 50th percentile in index column. So there is notable a large difference between 75th percentile and the maximum value of predicators, residual sugar like free sulfur dioxide, total sulfur dioxide. Actually, these are all the observations. Thus, observation 1 and 2 suggest that there are extreme values outlier in the data set. Okay. Now see in this screen here, this tells us vote count of each quality score in descending order. Okay, here this shows the descending order, means quality value count. Okay, now see the values 2198, and this is lesser than this, then lesser and up to the 5. So in the descending order. So quality has most values concentrated in the category 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so only a few observations made for category 3 and 9. These are very, very less, or you can say low value, so we can ignore it. So mainly 6, 5 and 7 are the best one, and of course these are have values, but we can ignore 3 and 9. Okay, so here this completes your exploratory data analysis. Now this is a question for the practice. Why is exploratory data analysis important? Thank you so much. This session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.